Namaste, I am Krishna Gupta, founder and CEO of OMVAPT Private Limited. We secure risk, information security by consciousness. We simulate like that of a malicious adversaries to find the vulnerabilities, or in simple terms, we call it as a security gap. And once we find the vulnerabilities or the security gap, then we also provide a suitable remediation, which is nothing but fixing the security gaps. We are certified and trusted by many clients. Our clients are not just from India, but also from US, Europe, UK, and as well as from Singapore. OMVAPT's work process, our work process with our clients is very simple. Whenever you want us to perform a security assessment or vulnerability assessment or penetration testing, we ask to sign a mutually non-compete, non-disclosure agreement or an NDA, find security gaps and fix vulnerabilities. We find the security gaps in web, servers, networks, mobile applications, both on Android and as well as iOS apps, and as well as for the entire information infrastructure, or simply for the entire or the overall organization. Our talented and offensive security certified professionals and experts outsmart the malicious hackers. To know more, speak with us. Our core offerings is mainly focused on the offensive security segment of information security. Vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, which is colloquially called as VA and PT. In vulnerability assessment, we find the security gaps. It could be for websites, web applications, servers, networks, mobile applications for both Android and iOS, or even for the cloud. Whereas in the penetration testing, we find the security gaps or the vulnerabilities that has been found during our vulnerability assessment exercise. And once we find those vulnerabilities, we validate whether it's a genuine vulnerability, whether it's a false positive or it's a true positive. Once it is done, then we'll also look at whether the exploit is available for those found vulnerabilities. We have also launched a cybersecurity and IT-focused freelancing platform because it's the need of the hour where the lot of people or the lot of organizations, although they know the vulnerabilities do exist in their organization, but they don't have the in-house IT capability to fix those security gaps or perform a remediation. Penetration testing and as well as vulnerability assessment for any cloud. It could be on Google Cloud, GCP, or Microsoft Azure, or Amazon AWS web servers. And not just that, even for any other cloud platforms, including Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud, or DigitalOcean, or even for Alibaba Cloud. We also perform server and network vulnerability assessment and penetration testing for any server operating system, for Windows Server 2016, 2019, or for any other Linux or Unix platforms, whereas we also perform network vulnerability assessment and penetration testing for servers, switches, routers, or for any networking devices that is either a local area network or it's the extremely complex and the latest emerging cutting edge technologies of the networks as well, like software-defined networking or software-defined WAN, so on and so forth. We also perform web application penetration testing with our international standards, not just for the OWASP or the Open Web Application Security Project Top 10, but also for SANS Top 25 critical controls, and also for the MITRE attack methodologies. It could be for any web applications, either on PHP, Python, Ruby, or any tech stack, WordPress, or any CMS, Drupal, OpenCart, or anything. We also perform VA and PT for mobile applications for both Android and as well as for iOS applications. and also the inbuilt APIs and the web or any of those stacks that is extended or that is integrated to the apps, we also take care of that. Why you would love to choose OMVAPT? Because we guarantee you will gain peace while we secure your risk. OMVAPT will also enable you to build the cyber resilience with our annual cybersecurity subscription. We will recommend a comprehensive and thorough information security posture from where the company is right now and where it has to go to stay compliant and resilient. And this entirely depends on the organization size and where your target customers are focused. We secure risk around the world. We have worked with US, UK, Singapore, and as well as Indian clients. We have secured Hindu matrimonial portal, a dating portal, and as well as the UK restaurant, and also US-based organizations. OMVAPT is blessed to have a wonderful customers, and we have received an amazing review about the way we perform security assessment and as well as ethical hacking in simple terms, or vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. Why choose us? We minimize the data breaches. We also mitigate high severity risks in your organization. Why choose us? We perform web application and mobile application security testing with the international and the gold standard OWASP top 10, SANS top 25 critical controls, and as well as the MITRE attack methodologies. OMVAPT has a dedicated and offensive security certified experts who has the experience of over a decade. VAPT is essential to build a credibility for your organization. It could be for your product or for your services organization or for any organization. You'll also gain your customers' trust, especially if you're entering US and UK or Europe. However, India is also going to launch the Data Privacy Act, which is very much similar in comparison with the GDPR, and that is highly customized for Indians. VA and PT, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, is also mandatory to comply with various legal, regulatory, and compliance requirements such as GDPR from Europe. Even if the organization doesn't stay or is not incorporated in Europe, but if your customers are from Europe, it is mandatory to get the VAPT so that you will be able to secure your customers' risk. OMVAPT Private Limited is incorporated in Bangalore, Karnataka, India. We are located in Embassy Golf Links Business Park, Bangalore. We also have the same name, OMVAPT Private Limited, which is also incorporated in Tallinn, Estonia, which is in Europe. It's called OMVAPT Ausohing. Ausohing in Estonian language is nothing but the private limited. Namaste. The significance of Namaste in information security, and that's one of the reasons why I greet people with Namaste or Namaskara.